ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to another beautiful morning here on the Estancia Lapacho map in Farming Simulator 19. We are very nearly at our ultimate goal. We've almost hit 10 million in our bank balance. I mean, could we be closer? £9,916,929. Whew, I really thought I was going to hit it yesterday. I forgot one thing. When we did the harvest day, there was one thing I forgot to do, which I then did last night. And I thought to myself as I was doing it, you know what? This could potentially break the 10 million mark, and I would like to get that on camera. So I started recording the clip, which I'm going to insert now. Okay, this is a little bit of an addition to the main harvest video, just in case when I sell these pallets of wool, we go over 10 million and I get the achievement. I've looked at the finances for today and it's not as profitable, certainly not as record-breaking as our last harvest day. It's still made 3 million, just over, which is good. But it's not our record-breaking harvest. Nope. All of them sold? That's one way to do it. 9,919 pounds 304. Very close. Very close. Breaking out, hitting our ultimate goal. At this point, I could just sell everything. Sell all the tractors, sell all the equipment, sell all the animals, sell what we've got in the silos, and I would easily have over, I'd be well over 10 million in profit. Easily. There you go. Fill out all the pallets again. So anyway, we didn't manage to hit the 10 million target from harvest day. I've not sold anything to the biogas plant either today, so we're not going to have that coming in at midnight to tip us over. So it will be from whatever we harvest crop-wise next time. Although saying that, there was just a great demand pop-up for the sawmill. They want wood chips at £353, and I've got 36,263 litres. That might push me over the 10 mil, wouldn't it? But we don't want to do that. We don't want to complete the game like that. So we're gonna have to wait at least one more day, one more harvest day. Unfortunately, selling the wool, we didn't hit the 10 million mark, but maybe that's not a bad thing. Maybe that's a blessing because it means we get to spend another day or so on the farm. Now, stuff appears to be growing. We do need to do some spraying and stuff. I think we could do with a lot of spraying. Do we use the little John Deere? Let's go and have a check. Things should be quite grown in. If you remember, we've got basically 4 fields of sunflower planted. I've gone for a massive potato harvest on field 13 over there. We've got corn growing on the new field at the top of field 8, and I think I've got some soybeans on field 8 and field 6. But apart from that, everything's going groovy. Right, so we'll let you do that job. We'll check on the animals in a minute, but obviously we need to get old Welker Farms Big Brute doing some spraying. Hopefully he doesn't do crop destruction on the sunflowers. Something to check on as we drive in. No, shouldn't do because it's first growth stage. That's handy to know. Right, so we'll hire a worker. Here's Miguel. Miguel's turned up for today. Hi Miguel. Thank you for coming to work for me. I don't know why I called him Miguel. That's probably a little bit racist. How's everybody else doing? All horses are all okay. We're not worried about them. Their needs will be fine. So let's have a look then. Brahmin, they're not doing too bad. Got a bit of slurry, manure, and that to shift up to the biogas plant. Same with the piggies. Sheep are doing all okay. Can't remember how many cows we need to breed to hit our target, but I think it was only 20, something like 20 cows, isn't it? So we should be hitting that goal pretty soon. There are some pallets of wool to move. Again, they've produced a lot quite quickly, as they tend to do with their massive numbers. Because we've got sheep coming in. I mean, literally, I could do the 10 million thing very easily now. By doing, obviously, selling the horses at their current state, selling all the sheep, selling all the pigs, selling all the cows. We would do it. It would be a little bit cheap, though, to do it that way. I think we would prefer it if I did it via the correct way, which is harvesting and selling crops. I mean, again, just emptying our silos and selling the crops would do that. Piggy's nice and tiny. There you go. So yeah, I'm just waiting for the cow achievement to pop at some point, and then that 10 million, and then we've completed the game on this map. I've unlocked every achievement on this map, and then I've got to go back and do it on my PS4 to get my platinum trophy. That sounds bad, doesn't it? Get your platinum in Farming Simulator 19 on PS4. Moo, back at you. Plenty of harvesting done. could get the old voucher out fertilising as well. That would speed things up considerably. Helper B has completed their task. It's not you. Must be the little John Deere then. If I can find him. Here he is. Right, we'll move you on to field 2. You can do that, and then we'll let you do field 3 as well. I imagine the big brute, if I can find him, is doing all right. He's not the fastest spreader in the West, but he does good coverage. Very good coverage. So yeah, he'll do all that field. I'll then move him up to do field 6, hop him over onto field 8, and then finally bring him down to field 13. And that'll be pretty much this episode then done, because we're not going to get a harvest today. The next video will be the harvest day video, and that will then be our big achievement. So what we need is, let me think about this. I probably need to be in this truck here, because this is our big new tanker. I think I mentioned it previously. Our universal tank, which can hold milk, slurry, digestate, water, any liquid can be transported in this. It's not, and it's got a 68,000 litre capacity, which means it's much bigger than the tanker that I've got parked up over by the biogas plant. What I was going to use this for was transporting digestate. You know, when we're slurry spreading fields, when we're doing the slurry spreading, fill this up with digestate, take it with me. That way we get basically 2 fills on the machine. You have to open it, and then it's finding where the trigger point is. There it is. So we've got 129,000 litres there. I need to know. But what I'm going to do is use the little one still, the Garand, to empty from the pigs and the cows and bring up here. Pretty much leave that tanker over there, the new universal one. Like I say, as my Digistrate carrier, and also for when we transport the milk. And I know, transporting milk in the same container as something you've put pig poo in and cow poo in, and that isn't very hygienic and probably wouldn't be done in real life. But as I said in the last video, it doesn't bother me in the slightest, because in real life I have an allergy to dairy. I can't eat dairy, so I'm never going to be in a position where I'm eating or drinking the milk. So I don't care if it's got poo in it. Really don't. Really don't care. Not bothered. We'll fill this up. We'll go around, empty the pigs. This will actually get us some money at midnight, so we may end up starting tomorrow in game with already having hit the 10 million figure. It would be a bit of a shame if we do, but not a lot we can really do about that. It's not going to stop me from doing harvest day and getting the final tally, if you like, for everything. Delivering 30,000 litres of slurry isn't going to break the bank. Isn't going to give us the 10 million we need. Put it that way. The train's not coming. It's not. And then I'll probably bring the voucher down actually in a minute. And get that compacting. Just so we've got something happening today. So we'll get this emptied. We'll park him up. We'll go see which of the helpers has finished. Big Bud. Ow, he's got snagged. Matey's jumped the gun a bit and already decided he's going to go and fertilise field 3 for me. How very kind of him. Didn't ask him to, but hey, he's took it on his own initiative. Hire a worker. Oh, it's short-haired lady. She's not that good. How's Mr. Little John Deere getting on? Oh, I've seen your twin. She's just taken over the big brute. Not a big fan of her, to be honest. Right, I want the vent. Because you were the one that did the compacting for me last time. You were pretty good at it. Because you've got a bit of beef about you. You're a big tractor. You've got the weight on the big weight on the front. You've got to get that roller picked up and we get the grass nicely compacted. Saying that, does the grass actually want cutting again? Does that? No, it doesn't. Not yet. I'm surprised because it looks quite grown in. Wow, that's one big mountain of poo. Almost said the Jurassic Park line then. Wow, the pigs have got a lot. You know what, I'm just going to leave it. I'm not going to touch the manure today. It was a risk doing the slurring. Because of, if I take all that manure to the biogas plant, then we will end up hitting 10 million. I don't want to do it that way. Right. Roll it down. A little bit annoying that you've got to put the help window on to see what your compaction level's like. But it's one of them things, it's a shame you can't see it on the HUD anywhere without having to put the help window on. At 35%. %, 42%. Probably put it a little bit close to the wall. Not gonna lie. I think the little John Deere's probably finished. We're at 50%. We've got 38,920 litres in here. We're at 64%. We're compacting. We are compacting. 66, 67. 8. Just gotta keep going. Just squish it down. Let's get it squished. %, 74, 6. It's getting squished. %, 86%, 88%. Bit scared that there might be a bit that comes out the front of this silo bin. 94, 95. 9. Close. As soon as it hits 100, we're done. There we go. Let's try and actually put this back properly. We'll lift it up now. Park it, like I say, back over here. We can jump out the tractor. That's it. Compacting, so we'll blanket it. That'll start that fermenting. We'll get that oh, I've lost me train of thought, I've lost me words. Belted, that's it, the belt, the conveyor belted. Get it conveyor belted out into a trailer. Get it sold. Might as well fill this up though while we're here. Not that I really need to put the trailer under it. That should fill nicely. Otherwise you have to keep shunting backwards and forwards now. Pull the cow poo out. And this can go up to the biogas plant on harvest day, not a moment before. Get all this scoops out. Drained out. Which would be nice. Cows will have somewhere to refill in a minute or two. And they will fill it up again quite quickly. I'm fairly certain of that. What's that? Emptied. Should be that all done. There we go. Right, turn that off, the help window off, we don't need that anymore. Would be nice to know just how much is in there. $37,000 litres. Fine. Why does it look like the big bud's not doing anything? Is he finished? No? He might run into the little John Deere though in a minute. Park you back over here. Close. Right, we'll go down and do we'll start this guy off on field 13. Makes sense, he's out here and he's got plenty of fertiliser in his tank, so why not utilise him? We'll let the big bud do, as I say, field 8 here, which he'll do in about 4 passes no doubt. You do that for me. And we'll go find Big Brute. There he is. He's still got a decent amount left in the tank. So we'll get down onto field 8 and then we're just waiting for stuff to grow. That field obviously was slurried, so it got its second fertiliser helping when we seeded it. So we don't have to worry about doing that field. It is, as they say, all gravy at this point. And again, we'll hire a worker. We've got San Miguel now. We had Miguel earlier. We've got San Miguel now. Big Brute. The farms. It's a bit weird being in this position where there's not really a lot to do. Or there's not a lot of work I want to do. Pigs want some corn, apparently. That's about it. We've got obviously some more slurry we could get rid of, but I don't really want to. What we got? We've got, as I say, we've got 4 fields of sunflowers, 2 fields of soybeans, although she's going to stitch me up on the soybeans pricing with that, isn't she? They're probably going to stitch me up on the corn. Why he's growing corn on that tiny little field, I do not know. Sorry, sunflowers. They're going to stitch me up on sunflowers, aren't we? He might stitch me up on corn. But that's about it. No one else seems to be doing potatoes, though. Which is good. There's a couple doing sugar beets. Yeah. Not that I'm worried about competition too much, because like I say, I do have the finances to be able to buy every single map on this field. I mean, I could buy field 9, I could buy field 12. I could buy that. That's 354 grand. That's 301 grand. That'll give me the transport company. Buy that land. I could buy the sawmill. You know, that area land with all the trees on it. Could buy that bit of land. Will give me the animal barn dealer and barn. There's nothing I couldn't buy on this map now with the money we've got. Buy the whole map. But I think that would be a little bit harsh, wouldn't it? Put all the other farmers out of business. Let's have a look. How are we doing? We've still got quite a lot of crop in storage, though. Which we will probably ship out. I mean, plenty of potatoes. Still got wood chips. Even selling the wood chips would tip us over the edge. Got some straw, got hay, got grass. I mean, all that sort of stuff can obviously be sold and would put us over the 10 million mark. But yeah, realistically, tomorrow's the big day. The only reason why I'm kind of farming today and doing bits and bobs is because I thought we might possibly get the cow achievement today, breeding the cows. Let's have a quick look at that, actually, while we're thinking about it. How many cows does that animal transporter transport? Uh, 36. So I would have had 72, wouldn't I? I would have brought 72 cows. So if I've got 123, that to me says that well, 82 would have been 10 cows, 92 would have been 20 cows, should have got the achievement then, 102 is 30 cows, definitely should have got the achievement, 112 is 40 cows, 122 is 50. I've bred 50, well, as I say, 51 cows, and I've not yet got the achievement. That's a bit weird. Is it not? I should have got paid for, I should have got the achievement pop up for the cows. Still got 39,000 litres. We're not going to get this tank emptied. Not with this. We would have done with the other one. Set this up and get it sold. Check to make sure the train ain't coming. $57,001. I love how it weighs your vehicle as you come in. I'd like to see that system implemented a bit more realistically at some of the other sell points. You know, much like in real life when you're doing crop deliveries and stuff to places. They weigh the vehicle as it goes in. You then go and tip where they want you to tip, and then you weigh your vehicle on the way out. They do the math to work out then obviously how much crop you've actually delivered, and then they pay you for that. And that's a system I would love to see in the sell points. You know, you've got a weigh station going in, a weigh station going out, you then get paid on the way out. I mean, it would also be nice if they implemented a system like I saw in a Millennial Farmer video, where they probe the crop as you're delivering it to check its quality and make sure, you know, you're delivering good stuff. And again, you get paid then based on what they've determined from the probe, the quality of the crop. So again, you know, you fertilising your crop, taking good care of it, herbiciding it, that sort of stuff, should make a difference. You know, you should be able to they should be able to tell whether your crop's been 2-stage fertilised or 1-stage fertilised and pay you accordingly. That would be a nice change to the economics of the game. Because again, you'll notice a lot of the times with the AI farmers, they're not doing that sort of stuff. They're not worried about fertilising to 2 stages and liming and that sort of element. They don't tend to do too much. So they would then suffer. They would produce slightly worse crops. And at the same time, if you didn't put the effort in, you would produce less quality crop and therefore get paid less. At the minute, the game just doesn't allow for that, because obviously you just get basically one price. But that should be the price for it if you're delivering 100% perfect quality crop, and then you should get a percentage for that for every bit that it isn't perfect. So it looks like the John Deere's finished. Big Bud's about to finish. He's got, well, one more strip to do. Back to the map and have a look. Yeah, mate, he's done the whole entire field. See, it needs lime lot. And she hasn't bothered doing it on field 29, so she shouldn't get a lot for her soybean harvest. Her soybean harvest should be poor, because she's not limed. And of course, that's the last time this series we're going to use this machine. Oh, goodbye Bradle. You was a good worker. You've done a great job throughout this Let's Play, but job's done. I'm not going to bother washing it. Probably the last time we use this little John Deere too. Job's done. Oh, bless. Bless their little cotton socks. Most of these machines, I mean, the harvesters are obviously going to get used. These guys probably aren't going to see any more action this series. A lot of these seeders won't be used again. The cultivator won't be used again. The potato harvester will be used again, because we've got a field planted with that. But pretty much it's only going to be the vehicles over here that we're going to see getting used in the next video. Obviously him carting stuff about. Obviously the pace setter. I will lease another one of those, as mentioned previously. We won't be using that again, because we're not going to have any straw, which means we probably won't be using the stair again either. Ah. And probably Welker Farms won't be used again now. It seems bad, doesn't it? Because I've only owned it for 2 or 3 episodes. It's done nothing. It's had 1.6 operating hours on it. But again, it's just, the series is coming to an end. Happy days on the farm. This is quiet day. We don't have anything left to do apart from wait for nature to take its course, run its course, and our crops to grow and be harvestable. The animals are taken care of. So really, this is just a short and sweet episode, just to let you know that we're nearly there. And yeah, hopefully tomorrow will be our final harvest and the final video in the series, the big bumper finale episode. So thank you all for watching this video and watching the series as a whole. I hope you'll continue to leave your likes, your comments, and of course subscribe to the channel. I will see you all again tomorrow for what will prove to be probably our final day here on the Estancia Lapacho map. So from now, for me, it is goodbye.